Hello everyone, welcome to our Bible story time. Today we will learn about the book of Galatians. In this letter, Paul teaches us about God's love, faith in Jesus, and how God helps us grow good things in our lives. It is a simple and joyful message for everyone, young and old. Imagine receiving a wonderful gift that costs nothing. That is how God's love is. We do not earn it by being perfect or by following many rules. God loves us because He is kind and good. When we trust Jesus, we can rest in His love and be thankful every day. Paul was once a man who did not understand God's plan very well. Later, he learned about Jesus and became a messenger of the good news. He traveled to many places, teaching people that God's love and salvation come through faith, not through trying to impress God. The people in Galatia became confused because some teachers told them they had to follow extra rules to please God. Paul wrote this letter to help them remember the truth. He wanted them to know that trusting Jesus was enough and that God's grace had not changed. Trying to be perfect all the time can feel like carrying a heavy backpack. No one can do everything right. Paul reminds us that Jesus came to carry that burden for us. When we trust Him, we do not have to live in fear. We can walk with peace and joy. Every day we choose which path to follow. One path focuses only on rules and trying harder. The other path focuses on trusting Jesus and living in His love. When we stay close to Him, our hearts become calmer, kinder, and more thankful for all He has done. Paul explained that the old rules had an important purpose. They helped guide people before Jesus came, much like a babysitter helps children stay safe. But when Jesus arrived, He opened a new way. Now we can grow in faith through a close relationship with Him. One beautiful truth in Galatians is that God welcomes people from every background. It does not matter where we come from or what we have. Through faith in Jesus, we become part of God's family. His love reaches everyone, and each person is precious to Him. Freedom is a wonderful gift, but it comes with responsibility. Paul teaches that freedom is not for being selfish or doing wrong things. Instead, we can use our freedom to help others, share kindness, and show love. That is one way we reflect God's heart each day. Paul says that loving others is very important. If we truly love our neighbors, we naturally want to help, encourage, and care for them. Love changes how we speak and act. It is a simple rule to remember, yet it can make a big difference in everyday life. When God's Spirit works in our hearts, good things begin to grow. Paul calls this the fruit of the Spirit. These qualities include love, joy, peace, kindness, and more. Just as a healthy tree produces good fruit, a life close to God shows beautiful changes over time. Sometimes weeds grow in a garden and make it harder for good plants to flourish. Our hearts can be similar. Bad attitudes and selfish choices can crowd out good things. God helps us remove those weeds so the wonderful fruit of His Spirit can grow stronger every day. Showing love is not only about words. It is also about helping people when they are struggling. When a friend feels sad, worried, or overwhelmed, we can encourage them and lend a hand. Paul teaches that caring for others is one way we live out God's love. Farmers know that what they plant today will grow later. Paul uses a similar idea for our lives. The choices we make each day matter. When we plant seeds of kindness, honesty, and faith, good things can grow. Small actions today can lead to wonderful results tomorrow. God's love is a free gift, and He invites us to keep growing in faith each day. As we follow His Spirit, good fruit grows in our hearts, and we learn to love others more. Let us remember these lessons and practice them daily. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you next time. Goodbye.